Hello out there. This is DZ, your overlord Deseran, and welcome back to Asylum. Huh? Alright, so we're back once more. I'm certainly going to have to get some comics since it's free comic book day. Ooh, nice. Okay, Darcy, that sounds like a plan. Alright, so here we are once more. And, I'm gonna try something, because I think I figured something out. I think I was not realizing what was happening properly here. So, we have rat. The means to open the cage with the dead rat wasn't obvious, and in any case, the structure was firm and rusted. Yeah. So, none of our items work except for... There. Acid. So now, last time I used it on this, and I thought it dissolved the rat. And then just left a mess in the cage that we couldn't do anything with it. Hi, happy Catter Days on it. Hi, V4. I hope you're doing well. I'll take a very little snack. Yeah, okay. I'm alive, so I'm good. Well, glad to hear it, V4. See, so what happened... I originally thought it just melted the rat and then that was it and I couldn't do anything else. Which is kind of stupid. But then, after we ended last time, I kind of thought about this a little more. Brain got to working. I'm a little snack you can take... Darcy. Oh my. But you can kind of make it out here. I didn't notice this before. It looks like it burned a hole through the bottom. Which might mean... him. Yup. There seemed to be a metal tag next to the rat with some kind of label on it. TPT 102. Wait, I can't take it? Something about this tag seemed important. A clue, perhaps? Okay, TPT 102. Okay, that's what we needed. So we're gonna head out to the lab. No, wait, we're gonna head to the museum, sorry, not the lab. Also, let me know if I need to turn the game down, by the way. This is not the museum, this is the morgue. Whoopsie. Oh my. Okay. Here's the museum. Okay. Here we go. We finally can do this. There's our slide. Tweezers. Pick up tweezers with care. TPT 071. TPT 091, whatever that meant. TPT 152. TPT 048. TPT 102. This is the one. I carefully took a tissue sample and placed it on the glass slide. Thank you. I took back the slide with the tumor sample. Since it wasn't needed anywhere else, I left the tweezers in the exhibit. Okay. Now we need to get to microscope. We need to get to the microscope and check the... Oh God. No, ma'am, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Record book updated. Oof. Oof. Okay, topics. Brain tumor, patient's fears. Okay. We need to get to the microscope. Where was the microscope? I think it was in a surgery room, if I'm remembering right. I think. It was in one of these, I think. Oh. Okay, no, not this one. It was in one of the surgery rooms, yeah. Alright. This one? Was it this one? Yes. Okay, here we go. Use the slide. I inserted the glass slide in the microscope. Time to take a look. Okay. Something was missing, so I took the glass slide again. Journal updated. So, okay, wait a minute. We have our own journal. Interviews. No. Achievements. Something was missing. Wait, what? No. I'm not trying to... Hang on. How do I... I feel like I had something before that I don't know how to get to. Findings beneath the Institute. Respect for Walter Hanwell. Biopsy instructions? Novel device capable of extracting a brain tissue sample without performing a craniotomy. Makes use of the empty space. Huh. Turn on the equipment using the control panel. Rotate the principal knob to the appropriate unit that corresponds to the patient's cranial dimensions. This will set the target coordinates. Everything's in the correct position. Harness, self-starting check position, the extractor needle, and the bed. Supervising professional at the control panel may pick up the wired activator. Wait until the extractor needle finalizes the procedure and is fully removed from the patient's orbital. Blood leaks through the puncture. Wipe it with the disinfectant towel and then treat the puncture. The fluid-containing sample will be located in a sterilized receptacle behind the extractor component. Then can be taken in with a standard syringe, but be sure to properly sterilize the syringe so as not to contaminate the sample. Inspect the patient's orbital. Brain samples ready to be examined under the microscope by a qualified pathologist. Right. Biopsy of unidentified brain tumor, rat cerebellum tissue. Okay, so that matches. Huh. Okay, so we gotta figure out how to use this thing. There was no sample in it. What do you mean there was no sample? Okay. Oh! Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. I'm saving before I try that. Jesus. We're gonna basically be stabbing a needle into our own eye. Let's save... here... Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, okay. 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 Not a fan of needles. Not a fan of needles at all. Hate them. Hate them. Okay. Ho. 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 Okay. Shut this fucking thing off. Turn it off. Huh. Uh-huh. Huh. Okay. That happened. That was a thing. Uh-huh. Where's my slide? That wasn't going to help me get some of the fluid. Oh. Oh. Wait. Don't we need to sterilize the needle? The syringe was filled with sedative. I needed to clean it first. Okay. Wait, how do we clean it? How do I... Oh. Like here? Carefully, I have cleaned the syringe as best I could. There's a steady flow of clean water here. Okay. Yeah, we aren't exactly dealing with the, The syringe was now holding a somewhat sticky fluid with a red tinge. I was repulsed to realize this had come from inside my head. Insert the glass slide in the microscope. Aha! With much care, I placed a drop of the sample on the slide. Okay, so we're gonna see if it matches, I guess, basically. Oh boy. Hi, Cougar. I'll do a stretch now in a minute. Yeah, it does match. Okay. So. We're not happy. I couldn't believe it. I had confirmed what I feared the most. Nested deep inside my brain was an unexplainable tumor, the source of my visions and possibly the end of my sanity. Yep. Okay. Well then. All right. All right, Cougar, let me do that stretch there for you. Oh boy. Okay, things are going fast now. Retrieve item in basement. Drain septic tank. Topics. Bertrand's symbol. Finding in tunnels. Patient's fears. Item. So all we have left is the valve and the key ring. Okay. So what do we do now? So let me double check. What are the... How do I... So this is my journal, right? This is the only... Okay. Alright. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh, God! Mastermind experienced every flashback. Spent 7 hours in the asylum. I'm sorry? Did that... Did we... Okay, that went by pretty quickly, but that seemed like she, I don't know, either gave birth and or miscarried and then was eating her own baby. Jesus fucking Christ, okay. Ooh, oh boy. Hi, Anubian. Speak with Lenny. Lenny was the only person in the vicinity that I could call a friend. He was bound to know more about this strange affliction and its effects. I had to find him. A lot more horror than we expected, eh? The hell? Did I miss a chase? No, Anubian. That was a flashback. Hi, Ichi. Here you go. Mwah. There you go, Ichi. Yeah, I wasn't quite expecting that to happen, yeah. Jesus Christ. Morgue, laboratory, museum. Okay, wait, no. Not quite sure where we're going now. I missed the flashback. Can you summarize it? I'm not sure you want me to, Anubian. It is, kind of fucked up. Okay, wait. No, we need to go back, I think. You know, I'll just go back to the YouTube video. I mean, that's fair. I mean, the short version is possible cannibalism, Anubian, but that's not even, like, that doesn't even scratch how bad it was. Alright, Doc, are you back in here? No. So majorly fucked. Yes, yes, Anubian. Extremely. Okay, let's see if we can go upstairs now. Okay, yeah, Lenny's cart is out of the way. We can move to the top floor. Which means there should be a pipe up here. Oof. Oof. Decrepit. Decrepit. Boarded and claustrophobic. So we are here. Okay. We need to find Lenny. So wait. Hang on. Let me go back. There's a single room there, and then there's... Okay. Okay. So, what's in here then? Oh, this is like an auditorium. The theater must have been charming in its old days. Now it was pitiful and dirty. Oh, there's Lenny. Hi, Lenny. The once classy chandelier was now a sorry feature of the theater. Man, I hate this style of camera. Because jump scare. Hi, Minnie. How are you? I hope you're doing well. How's y'all's weekend so far? Not bad, Cougar. Only just starting, but pretty good. How about you, Cougar, huh? How's your weekend going? Ceiling had collapsed, rendering a good chunk of the theater useless. Uh-huh. Hi, Lenny. We need to talk.
Lenny, what are you doing here?
I'm watching the show.
Show? What? Oh.
Why don't you sit with me and we can watch it together? It's very entertaining.
Lenny, please, you must listen to me. I have the tumor. I think you have it too, and Bertrand. We all do. Everyone in Group E.
I don't want to talk about that now.
But Lenny...
Maybe it's good if we don't remember. If I was in pain, I wouldn't want to remember. I'd prefer to be happy, like I am now.
My visions are getting worse. You will have them too.
Why are you doing this?
Because I need to know, Leonard. I can't afford to lose my mind again. I want to remain in control.
Oh. Oh. This next part is fun.
Oh, dear. Okay. Hang on. Let me just check chat really quick here. Doing well. Slept 14 hours, finally have time to myself. Maxed out my hours of service at work this week. Had talked to my boss about pay and the damage I had to take to cover his bottom line. Future might not be looking good, but I'm going to keep moving forward. Okay. Stay safe, Ichi. My god. I'm gonna grill hamburgers and hot dogs for family and neighbors. Oh, I miss neighborhood barbecues. Yeah, I mean, we've barbecued on occasion, but not kind of a neighborhood thing.
Is there anything else you can tell me about this?
No.
Lenny, I saw
Okay,
a film.
here we go.
Horrible film. They locked someone in the basement.
I don't want to hear about that, please.
Just listen. In the film, there was an item that fell through a grate, and it seemed to be something of huge importance to the doctors. You know, the doctors that did this to us, Lenny. It happened in the boiler room.
Yes, the fire. I remember. It was so hot.
What's below the boiler room?
The sewers.
Okay, so maybe it fell through... But wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Unless... that one... Were they locking him in the septic tank? Ew.
Do you have any idea what this item in the basement could be? It's something one of the doctors always had with him.
I remember a key. But it was a strange key, not a usual one.
A key? But for what?
Well, sorry, that's all I remember.
Did you hear anything else about this?
No.
Okay, it's okay, Lenny. Hope we can get your mind off of this for a bit at least. Aw, yeah.
What can you tell me about this third floor?
The doctors used to come here often.
For
Oh?
what purpose?
I don't know. But I think there's a secret here.
Time to see what they were hiding then.
Huh. Okay.
Nothing else comes to mind?
I don't want to think about that anymore.
It's okay, Lenny. It's okay.
Lenny, do you remember seeing a red symbol? Like a circle with...
No! Stay away!
Uh-oh.
What?
Don't go there! That symbol means bad things. The pain.
All right, Lenny. No more talk about the symbol.
All you need for the barbecue now is beer? Oh, okay, Cougar.
Is there anything else?
No.
Sorry.
Lenny, what did they do to you? I listened to a recording. It was horrible.
Yes. Now you know.
But why?
I guess sometimes people are just mean.
That may be true, but there's got to be more to this. They wanted information from you. What was it?
I can't. Please, I'm too weak. You must keep looking on your own. There's something down below that they want. Only we can see it.
Who's we, Lenny?
People with mind problems?
Okay. So, part of why I'm here, y'all keep me grounded. Well, I'm glad to help Ichi. Yeah, part of what was coming up earlier in the game was, hey, DZ, hey, hi, Apollo. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. This guy doesn't look too well. No, he's not... I mean, he's fine-ish, but no, he's not the best. Yeah, no, part of what was going on earlier was that the doctors were talking about basically not being able to enter a certain place without being, like, permanently affected. However, if they sent in the mental patients, they could kind of come back from it. Apparently being crazy was a protection.